Welcome to my house and welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Cepeda and I'm very excited to have all of you here today because I'm going to show you something awesome. Look at the color, look at the stitch. Here in the bottom I made some rows. I put this cord in the front so you can adjust. Look at the back. I love the result. I will give you the step by step, all my secrets, don't worry. And remember that before we start, I want to invite all of you to subscribe. Remember that it's completely free. I hope that you all enjoyed, and let's don't lose more time. Let's start right away. I will give you the material list and then the step by step. Thank you so much for watching, and let's start. Well, for this vest in an unisex size, we are going to use 3 different shades of blue. So I will use 300 grams, 100 gram in each color. We are going to use the hook of number 3.5 millimeters. We are going to start making this vest, making some eyes to start. We are going to make this vest in 2 pieces. First the first half and then the second half. We are going to make 4 chains and we are going to make to the first, we are going to come back to the first stitch and right there we are going to make a double crochet. Again, 3 chains and then we are going to come back where we started and insert the hook and make a double crochet. So here we have 2 eyes. Then we are going to make a third eye. Like this, we are going to continue until we have a long strip of eyes that goes from the hip, passing through the chest and then over the shoulder and then through the back until it arrives to the other side of the hip. Well, I finished to make this strip. I made 49 eyes. It measures 90 centimeters and I will show you. Well, look, this is what I was saying. To the hip, passing through the chest, the shoulders, then the back until we arrive to the other side. Okay, it seems a little bit loose. Remember that I'm making this in my size. I know that I told you that it's unisex, but probably you will need to adjust, right? Probably it's not unisex. We are going to make, remember, 2 pieces. What we make in one side, we are going to make it in the other side too, and then here we are going to make some rows. Okay, once you have the eyes that you need, we are going to make 3 chains and then inside of the first eye we are going to make some shells. And then inside we are going to make 2 double crochet. This will count as the double crochet of the edge. So 2 double crochet, then 2 chains and then 2 double crochet again. And this will be the shell of the beginning. Then after this shell we are going to make 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. We are going to skip 2 eyes and then in the third eye we are going to make a V, but just let me take more yarn. So here we are going to make a V, 1 double crochet, then 1, 2, 3 chains and then a second double crochet in the same space of the eye. You see, so here we have, after the shell we have a V and between 6 chains. Then we are going to make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains. We will skip 2 eyes and in the third now we are going to make a shell. Remember, 2 double crochet, 2 chains and then 2 double crochet. So this is the second shell. And like this is how we are going to continue, alternating the V's and the shells too between 6 chains and skipping 2 eyes. Well, here at the end of the row, after the shell that we made at the end, we are going to make a double crochet. You see? So this will be the double crochet of the edge. So at the end, and like we made at the beginning, we will have 3 double crochet. Then turn around, we will go up with 3 chains and inside the space of the shell right there we are going to make 2 double crochet, then 2 chains and again 2 double crochet. So we are going to make shell over shell like this. Well, then we are going to make 3, 4, 5 chains, and inside the V we are going to make 7 double crochet. So here we have 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5. We are making this double crochet out of 3 crochet, 6. And also remember to make this stitch a little bit loose. If you feel that you crochet too tight, we'll change the number of your hook. So here we have 7, then 4, 5 chains, and again shell over shell. So inside the space 2 double crochet, 2 chains, and then 2 double crochet. And well, like this is how we are going to continue the whole row, now following this sequence: the shell, then 5 chains, 7 double crochet, 5 chains, again the shell, then 5 chains, 7 double crochet, and like this the whole row. Well, at the end of the row we are going to finish with a double crochet. This will be the double crochet of the edge, you see. Well, then we will have something like this. Turn around, we will go up with 1, 2, 3 chains, and then inside the shell right away we are going to make 2 double crochet, then 2 chains and 2 double crochets. Remember that we are going to continue making shell over shell, but here we are going to change a little bit, okay? So after the shell over shell, just here, let me take more yarn. Okay, so here's where we are going to chain. We are going to make 1, 2, 3 chains, and now here inside the shells, here between and after the first double crochet, right there we are going to make the first double crochet, then 2 chains, then between the next double crochet over in the last shell we are going to insert the hook and make a double crochet, then 2 chains, and like this between all the double crochet of the shell that we made in the last row. Okay, and now instead of having 7 double crochet like we have in the last row, in here we will have 6 double crochet, but with 2 chains between each double crochet, you see. So here we had 7 and now we have 6 double crochet. Okay, so 6 double crochet with 2 chains between. Then we are going to make 1, 2, 3 chains, and then inside of the shell again shell over shell. Well, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. Remember that over the last shell that we made with 7 double crochet, now we will have 6 double crochet with 2 chains between, but like this the whole row. See you at the end. Well, after the row of eyes we have 3 rows, right, with 1 zero. Here at the end we finish with a double crochet that will be the double crochet of the edge. Now turn around, go up, and we will continue making shell over shell. So we'll be basically like this. I'm sorry. Remember the shell, 2 double crochet, 2 chains, and 2 double crochet. Then 3 chains, and here's where it's going to change a bit. Here in the first double crochet of the last row, we are going to make a single crochet. Then 1, 2, 3 chains, and in the same space a double crochet. Then again in the same space a second double crochet, and we will have something like this, and a single crochet over the second double crochet of the last row. Then 3 chains, and here in the same space 2 double crochet together, and then a single crochet over the last double crochet of the last row, and we will repeat. So we will have 6 petals like this one over each double crochet. Let me see if I'm correct, that we will have 6 at the end. Okay, so here we have 2, 3, and 4. No, we will have 5. 5 petals like this one. Well, and this is how the row will be, okay? This will be the row number 4. So these 4 rows will be one series, okay? I did want to change the color in this row, but well, I wanted to finish to make the series and then I will change the color. Remember that I will use only shades of blue, so it will look amazing at the end. So well, this is how we are going to continue the whole row with the same stitch, with the same sequence. So this will be the row number 4, and here after this row I will stop because I will change color, and we are going to repeat this series of 4 rows. And also like this you are going to continue repeating as many series as you need until you get the white of the first half of the vest that you want. Okay, for now let's finish this row first and see you at the end, because I will show you how we are going to start the first row of the second series. Okay, so see you there. Well, remember that we started the row like this. Okay, so here we finished the 4 rows of the series, and remember that the first row of the series, the only thing that will change is that we are going to make a V after the shell. So we are going to continue making shells over shells, and here between the petals that we made, right there we are going to insert the hook and make the double crochet, then 2 chains and a double crochet in the same space, and we will create the V that we are supposed to make in the first row of the series. Then 6 chains, and then we are going to make shell over shell, and like this is how we are going to continue the whole row. And from here we are going to continue making as many series and the coming rows of the series. Okay, I decided to make one series with this color, and then I will change color each 2 series. Okay, well, check the rows, and these are the rows that we are going to repeat in all the series. Well, look, here I am. I made 1, 2, 3, 4 series. I changed color 2 times. I think that I won't use the third color, but we will see. So look, I did get ahead. I finished to make the second part of the vest that will be exactly the same, with the same number of rows and series and everything. This is the back, and in the back remember that we are going to close a little bit. We are going to join here the tips, and also we are going to sew until we have the half of the back opened, and then we are going to make a sash in the bottom with some cords in front so we can adjust and close. So this is the design of my vest, but if you want to change it, well, this up to you. I will show you what's next. For now, remember, I have just finished my 2 pieces, so see you when you finish the 2 pieces. Look, these are the centimeters, 108 centimeters, then of wide. Each part measure from side to side approximately 30 centimeters. Remember that once that we iron, it will open a little bit more the stitch. So we have 2 pieces with the exact centimeters, rows, series, and everything. We are going to join just 1 piece from the back. I have decided that I want to have the back, just the half of my back open, so I will join and sew some segments here with the embroidery needle. Then we are going to fold in half and then crochet the sash of the bottom. Okay, before you sew, it's very important that you have two pieces facing to the same side, to the right side, okay? So please be careful. Also check that you have the petals facing to the outside, so you can have, when you close the vest, you can have the petals here in the front that will decorate your neckline too, okay? So be careful and check that. So here I'm going to join these threads and I'm going to sew. I want to give you some tips and secrets when you sew, okay? I always like to make the invisible stitch. With this you won't create any pleat and it will perfectly blend. In this case, like we have eyes, we don't want to open too much the stitch and create a hole there. So we are going to kind of lean the um, needle and take both parts of the chain. Remember that we are always going to take from the bottom to the top. We will go in order, and like this is how we are going to sew between, in each eye approximately we are going to give 3 stitches in each eye. So we are going to take the chains of the eye, and like this is how we are going to join until we close the part of the back that we want to close. Okay, approximately I sew 25 centimeters. I want to leave this space opened in the back, and now we are going to iron a little bit and we are ready to uh, close here this part and make the sash of the bottom. So I will show you how. Well, I did try on, and this is the segments that I want to join here in front. So I will put some markers to point it out. Please try on, and if you wish, and if you want, you can close more later, probably with embroidery needle or so. But well, for the base of the sash that will go in the bottom, we are going to make first a base with a single crochet. You will decide the color that you want. In this case I will combine and I will continue using the shades of blue. So here in the bottom I will make a single crochet row. We are going to later use the elastic stitch. We are going to keep with the number of stitches, and we are going to continue also making these rows apart. Okay, when we finish to make this single crochet, we are going to come back making double crochet. Look, I did finish the row with single crochet. Now here I changed color and I made the row of double crochet, one in each stitch. Try on and see if you need to reduce some spaces. Probably it's a bit loose. Check please. If it's a little bit loose, well, you can reduce and skip some stitches. Now we are going to make the elastic. We will go up with 3 chains, and the elastic stitch, it's double crochet, but we are going to alternate where we place the hook. Once we are going to place it in front, and once we are going to place it in the back. So first place it in front or in the back according how you go in order, and then once you are there, go up and make the double crochet. Like this, we are going to alternate and we are going to make double crochet over double crochet, and in the next row we are going to respect. If we took the stitch in front, we are going to take it in front. If we take it from the back in the last row, we are going to take it in the back too. Okay, so here I made 10 rows with elastic stitch. As you could see, I changed color. I want to give it this detail, but it's up to you. If you want to make it in the same color, it's okay. In my case, I wanted to change it, and I think it looks cute, right? So now here in the sides where we put the markers, I'm going to close, I'm going to sew. Also in the other side, and here in front, I will put a cord so we can close it. Well, the cord is only an idea. If you want, you can sew it or put buttons there like you want. In my case, I want to make a cord. We are going to hide all these threads with embroidery needle. I already get ahead, and this is the way how we make the cord. First I made a long strip of chains, and then to make the cord to look like round and to give it a different ending, we are going to slip one in each stitch, and you will see how it looks. So we are going to make this, and it's important that we take both parts of the chain, okay, always. So like this we are going to continue through all the chains and see you when we finish to make this cord. Okay, so once we finish, we are going to decorate with these pom-poms. I will use my fingers, only three fingers. I will give 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I will make two like this one. I will cut 2 threads. I will make one more, also with 15 threads in front and in the back. And I want to make it in this different shade of blue because I want to continue and keep the combination. So we are going to take 2 long threads, one for one pom-pom. We are going to make the same for the other pom-pom too. So we are going to take all the threads together, and right there in the top we are going to make a knot. And this one more time, and like this we will make sure that this won't undo. Then later these threads we are going to use them to hide it. We are going to decorate the cord, and with this second cord we are going to use it to make the head of the pom-pom. Like this we are going to take this thread and struggle the threads a little bit, and right there here in front we are going to make a knot. Then later we are going to hide these threads with the hook. I know that I have taught you how to make these pom-poms in previous videos, so you already know how. And we are going to place it right here. Remember that we are going to make the same with the other pom-pom too. This is up to you. Remember, if you want you can put some buttons there, or just close it and sew it, but I decided to make a pom-pom to decorate and close it and close the vest in front. Once I finished, I will show you how we are going to cross it here in front. So I will take the hook to hide these threads. Then we are going to cut them, and we are ready. We are going to make the same in the other side too. Also, if you want, you can take these threads and hide it through the knot, but first, before you place the cord, we are going to pass it through. We are going to take one stitch from one side and one stitch from the other side, and we are going to cross it to the bottom to the top. And then once we finish to cross them well to close, we are going to make a bow right in front. And this is how we are going to decorate. Remember to hide all the threads that you may have, and here we are going to iron only the stitch, not the elastic, only the stitch, using a humid fabric and very gently with the iron. Well, I want to show you how it looks in the mannequin. Remember that before we put the pom-poms, it's important that you cross it from the bottom to the top, and then once you cross it, if you want you can close even more, and once you finish you are going to place the pom-poms right there at the end, and this is the result. Now let's see how it looks. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed making this vest with me. I love it. If you want, you can continue with the stitch and make a long vest, and it will look beautiful. I love the result. I love the colors. I hope that you make it in different colors too, and you make your own design and a style. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Just clicking the red button here below. It's completely free. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for coming videos and don't forget to leave me a comment. Take care. Bye.